Hello everybody, this is Zax through 99, another new game that just came out last night on Steam. This is Deer Man, and this game is $2.99 regular price, on sale. Its first week, 30% off, a little over $2, I think $2.09, something like that. All characters appearing are fictitious, any relation is purely coincidental. Anyway, this is looks pretty interesting. We're going to be right back right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody. Okay, I'm just checking out my options here, which the only options you have are music and sound effects. No resolution, no full screen, no nothing like that. Controls WSD, Shift, X to interact, and the arrow keys to rotate an object. Escape from menu. Okay. I am a morning person. Even though I was visiting my parents, I already had planned to go out for a run in the nearby woods. I like to run. It snowed last night, and we don't get snow in Australia. I was totally up for it. Alright, press X to begin. Deer Man. Alright, let's have a look around here. No tops to the trees. That's a little bit surreal. A little bit weird.
It was a cold Sunday, -5 degrees. I was out for a quick run.
Okay.
Which way you want to take?
Which way do I want to go? Left looks like nothing. Deer. And right looks like a lot of snow and nothing. Well, I guess we'll go right. Oh, there's a house over there. And a graveyard over there. And a crow. Sounds like a crow. But I don't see it. Okay. Well, let's go check out this little cabin here.
I saw a cottage. It seemed abandoned, but the door was open.
Okay. I can hear the flies. Yeah, some nasty trash in there. Nice. Kind of weird to see that many flies in a bunch of snow like this.
Inside, it was mostly empty. I saw tilted picture frames hanging on the walls and a dusty cupboard by the door. It was a private place, and it looked like someone had recently visited.
Press X to arrange the frames. Okay. And then right and left arrow to move the other ones. Yep. Well, this isn't a hard puzzle. Looks good. Yeah, looks good to me too, I guess. A lot of deer. Okay, open drawer. Okay, a letter. I don't know what is going on with you. You leave early in the mornings and come home late at night. The only time I get to see you is when you're asleep. It's getting hard for me, and I'm afraid it's not going to work out between us, and I'm sure you know that. And I'm only hoping you will do something to make it all good. Emily. Okay. That's interesting. Got a white board here, but I can't do nothing with it. How about these boxes? Can I do anything? Anything under them? No, it doesn't let me pick them up or anything. Okay. It's a little bit weird. Haven't figured that all out yet. Can't get over how many flies are by the trash, and it's kind of cold. Alright, what's back here? Wolves howling in the distance. Nice effect. Wooden box was locked, but I managed to open it. Now, if I remember the description for this game says you were like living a memory or something like that and try to figure out something that happened to a deer man or something. I don't know.
All alone in the woods.
Alright. And then my character just said, I'm alone in the woods. I'm not alone. I got deer here with me. Look at all these Bambi. Bambi! No, you're too big for Bambi anyway. I guess it could have been Bambi grown up. Alright. Now there was a little graveyard over here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's go check this out and see what's up. There's a sign pointing to the right here. We might want to see where that goes.
There was a graveyard covered by snow. It reminded me of my uncle. He passed away in a car accident not too long ago. But there was something unusual. I saw an animal's leg sticking out of one of the tombstones.
Wow, that's pretty weird. An animal's leg sticking out there? I can't do anything. Alright. Some weird whispers too going on. Alright, yes, let's
The woods were beautiful. Everything seemed connected.
Okay, that's that box, yeah. Alright, let's just follow the signs here. See if the signs lead me somewhere. Okay, wolves are getting a little bit intense, howling all the time. Crows squawking from above. And all I got is a bunch of snow. A whole bunch of snow. Well, and a few deer. Trying to find grass, I guess, under the depths of the snow to stay alive. And to survive. Imagine wolves are pretty scary to deer. Oh, there's a little outhouse or something over here to my right. Let's go check this out. Maybe there'll be another clue as to what to do. I remember I took the axe to chop firewood. Okay. Alright, so I got the axe, obviously. It's up in the center top of my screen. I found nothing useful in the cabin. Okay, I can't do anything with that white stick of wood. You sure I can't get some firewood or something here and make a fire? I'm cold. It looks cold anyway. Alright, I don't know. Actually I do know.
All alone in the woods.
I think I know what the axe is for. The axe is for this box over here that I couldn't get open. Right, Crow? Alright? Yeah, see? Come here, box. Yep, see, it's highlighting now.
Clothes laid in the box? I knew there was something strange happening in these woods. Maybe someone was living here.
Alright, pick up the clothes. Looks like a shirt. I tried to pick that one up and I picked up the same shirt. Yeah, it's not letting me. Oh well, whatever. So, clothes in the box that I can't get. And I can't put them on because it looks cold enough to where I would want to put those shirts on and kind of give me some layered, you know, cold protection, but yeah, the game's not letting me, so. Come back in here and check and make sure everything's still the same. It is. Alright. You never know with these games because, you know, once you do something like open that box, it could trigger another event somewhere you've already been, so you always want to recheck all these places, but I think we're going to go ahead and recheck the little graveyard over here too. Make sure that we haven't triggered an event or need to trigger an event in where the graves are. It's weird how it looks like it's snowing right here by the graves, but it's not. You don't see the snowflakes anywhere else. See? Right out here, there's no snow. I mean, there's no snow flying in the air. There's snow on the ground, obviously. Alright, so I guess we'll follow the signs. I don't know. Sign pointed this way. Don't lead me astray, signs. Okay. Now which way? I guess, this way, I guess. But this just curves right back, going the same way I just came from. Shut up, wolf. Yeah, see, there's the little shack where I got the axe to the right. I'm right back here where I started. Here's the graveyard again. Yeah, I don't think this map is that big. So there's only like 3 different places: the graveyard, the cabin with the box, and then the little shack with the axe. And the rest is just trails that wind around everywhere. And a few deer standing around, so I think that's where I started, over there to the right. And then there should be the cabin up here to the right here. And it is. Yeah, so we've been all over the map. We'll just gotta figure out what I need to do to trigger the next event or whatever. I kind of like the looks and the feel of the game. I mean, it would be better if they would have finished the trees and made the trees, you know, look more complete. So when you looked up, you saw, you know, all the branches and stuff. But I don't know. I mean, it looks dead. I know they're looking for the dead tree of winter look. Oh, crap.
What is that?
Oh, crap.
Oh,
Yep,
shit.
run!
Run!
Run! Yep, he said run. I said run. Oh, God. Run, deer.
Don't look back. Don't look back.
Don't look back. Yep. Okay.
I should find a place to hide.
Yeah, cottage. We're gonna run and hide in the cottage. Move, deer. You don't run in front of me. Crap, crap, crap. Don't get me. Don't get me. Come here, cottage. Come here. Whew. Oh, lock the door. X lock the door. Oh, whew. That was close. Yep, see, he's right there. He's banging at the door. Deer man. There's the deer man, guys. It wants me. It wants to eat my bones.
I think that thing is gone. I should unlock the door and run back home.
Yeah. Unlock the door and run back home. That sounds like a good idea. Where are you? You're not waiting for me, are you? Nope. Okay, looks like we're good. Whew. That was a little bit scary. I didn't want to die after the whole 10 minutes I've been playing. Alright. All looks peaceful again. Oh, I heard something. Oh, there he is again. Run, 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 run. I won't let me run. God, move faster. What am I It got me. It damn well got me. Damn. Did I die or what? Oh, no. Okay. I woke with a migraine, my vision blurry. I was trying to make sense of what had happened. On my right, the fire burned and a kettle hissed. I saw the thing standing in front of me. Well, that thing turned out to be a man holding a deer mask. He apologized to me and explained he mistook me for a hunter. I assured him that I was not there to hunt, and I questioned why he would have attacked a hunter. He said he had a reason, and as he poured a glass of warm water and handed it to me, he asked me if I wanted to know. Yes, I replied.
He grew up in a poor family, in a small house near these woods. He had a family, a wife and his 4-year-old. He hunted wildlife to bring food back home.
Ah. So he hunted deer to bring food back home to his wife and his kid. And I can't go this way because of the hole in the bridge. Okay. And just checking. Okay, so now we got a new area of the map, it looks like, maybe. Okay, I don't know which way.
One cold winter's day, he was hunting deep in the woods. They had only enough food left for one more meal.
Only had enough food for one more day, huh? Sounds a little bit desperate. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. The bridge looks
It
complete.
was almost dark, and he was far from home. He had to be quick.
Okay. Getting dark and he was far from home. He had to be quick. He had to get something to bring food back home to his family. Pretty interesting. I could go that way, or I could...
After hours of searching, he was exhausted and had nearly lost hope.
Let's go back over this bridge. He was exhausted and desperate after hours of searching. There's a deer.
And then he found something. He kept a far distance and
It
drew
ran
his
off.
gun.
Oh, I get to equip a rifle now. Okay. Alright, so I get to try to shoot the deer for him, I guess. Okay. Okay, XXX, it won't let me equip it.
And then he found something. He kept a far distance and drew his gun.
There it is.
He couldn't miss this shot. He lined up the sights and pulled the trigger.
Okay, move your head, dear. I'll shoot you right in the chest. There we
The deer
go.
fell to the ground.
Got it.
He ran towards it to pick it up. And right then, a baby fawn
Aww.
came up to lie next to its dying mother. He told me it was the worst feeling of his life. He had destroyed another's family to provide for his own.
Oh,
As tears rolled down his cheeks, he closed his eyes tight and remembered how many lives he'd taken. He opened his eyes, and there they were.
wow.
Every life he took, all around him.
Oh my gosh. All the lives he took to feed his family. So damn, now he's like
It
feeling...
was hard for him to comprehend. He couldn't believe his eyes and that he was guilty of what he had done.
Yep.
He threw his gun and ran away. That was the last time he hunted.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. He's feeling guilty now. That's the last time he hunted, he said. He threw his gun away. Wow. Changed man. He finished telling his story. As he stood, he reached out to help me up. He thanked me for listening to him. I wanted to know more after hearing his story, but it was time to go. We shook hands. He held on to my grip and confided with me. I hope you don't think I'm stupid for doing this, he said. Of course not, I replied. Deep down inside, I was so inspired by him. His courage to protect the deer and his bravery risking his life, it really touched me. And right then, we heard a gunshot. Follow me, a hunter is near, he said, donning his mask. He ran to the sound. Wow. Press X to begin.
My heart pounded. I was afraid, but something made me follow him.
Okay.
I came across a frozen lake. I wasn't sure if the deer man went the same way, but I saw no other path.
Okay, so I guess I gotta figure out a way across here. I like the mist. It looks pretty good. Alright, can this get me across? I need to make a little jump. Okay, good. Oh, I heard a gunshot. Where'd it come from? Oh, damn. Oh, scaring all the deer away. Alright, so we found a hunter. Alright. Where is the hunter?
I wasn't sure what happened. I couldn't see much further.
I don't know.
And then I saw him lying on the ground. He had been shot.
Oh my gosh.
Shouted, "Somebody help!" I shouted again, begging for help. But no one answered.
It's the deer man. He's dead. Somebody shot him because he thought he was a deer, because he was wearing that mask. The police found a piece of paper in the deer man's pocket. It said, "I take full responsibility of whatever happens to me. I hold no one responsible. I demand the hunter is set free, so that on his next hunt he thinks twice to take an innocent life from the wild." Police did catch the hunter and drop the charges. I could see the hunter was sorry, but well, the deer man was gone. We buried the deer man in the same woods. That night I couldn't sleep, and the next day I returned to the woods to see his grave. Wow.
was there to thank him for inspiring me, showing me how to love the unspoken wild. A baby fawn stayed by his grave, unfazed by my presence.
Jeez. Baby fawn by his grave, huh? Wow. That's really symbolic. And the deer are not running from me anymore? I can come up and pet it? They're not afraid. That's weird. I love the music. The deer almost looks sad. Look at that.
I knew why the deer weren't afraid of me anymore. I walked among them now, and they wouldn't run. I felt welcome in these woods. That's when I decided to take the Deer Man's mission forward. There has to be a reason to live, and I had just found mine.
Wow.
I was in the same path where I first met the Deer Man. I remember how he ran towards me, and I did the same.
Shift to run, huh?
I started to run. Faster and faster. I didn't want to stop. The deer ran along with me, on my right and on my left. For the first time in my life, I felt a true love for the wildlife. I am the Deer Man.
Wow. I am the Deer Man. So, you know, I like this. I like this little game. And, you know, people, deer hunters that hunt deer, especially like up in the Northwest where I live, the Northwest USA, it's a good thing because we thin out deers that would all die if you don't thin them out when, you know, the winter hits and stuff like that. But you really need to be looking for, you know, the more mature grown, you know, deer when you go hunting. If you're a hunter, you know, I've seen so many hunters that tick me off because they just shoot any little doe, any little deer, just to get, you know, a kill. And that ticks me off, you know, killing Bambi or worse yet, not taking your time to shoot and hitting a deer like in the back, you know, the ass end or the leg or something like that, and then injuring it and having it run off bleeding, and then you never find it. And, you know, take your time, make a good shot, make sure it counts, and you kill the deer immediately. Don't be hitting in the head or the ass or something like that. That is a prick hunter. So if you've ever done that, I'm calling you out. But yeah, I like this game, guys. You guys are going to let me know what you guys think of this game. They'd like to go ahead and thank us for their support. I like this game. But let me know what you guys think of this game. Be sure you comment down below. Be sure you rate my video. This has been Zaxter99. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.